Hello there, everybody. This is Dawson. I'm back with another Resident Evil movie review for you today. Today I'm going to be reviewing the second Resident Evil movie, Resident Evil Apocalypse, released in 2004, directed by Alexander Witt. This, of course, is the sequel to the 2002 film Resident Evil. It's also the second installment in the Resident Evil franchise. And the film once again stars Milla Jovovich as Alice. Also stars Jill Valentine, Sienna Golobotsky. I probably butchered that name. And Odi Fier. Probably butchered that name as well. And the basic plot of Resident Evil Apocalypse. This one's a little hard to explain, so I'm just going to read the plot off of Wikipedia to better understand the plot. So the plot of Resident Evil Apocalypse, according to the internet, is as follows. Resident Evil Apocalypse is set directly after the events of the first film, where Alice escaped from an underground facility overrun by zombies. She now bands together with other survivors to escape the zombie outbreak, which has spread to the nearby Raccoon City. The film borrows elements from several games in the Resident Evil series. So, Resident Evil Apocalypse. Well, if you remember when I first started this series, I never saw the Resident Evil movies until now. And if you remember in my review for the first one, I was a little bit harsh on the first film because the first film was not good at all. And so I thought with Alexander Witt, and this being his first directorial debut, I thought, can Alexander Witt make this one better? And I have to say, Resident Evil Apocalypse is way better than Resident Evil. I do enjoy this movie. I did enjoy this movie. I enjoyed it quite a lot. There are a few issues that I had with the film. We'll get into those, obviously. But I did have some issues. In this movie. Let's get started talking about the good. Of course, Milla Jovovich, once again, is Alice. She's great. She has a lot to do in this movie. As far as the supporting cast goes, Sienna Guillory as Jill Valentine. She's pretty good. She's good. I like her role. You have Thomas Karachemin. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. As Major Timothy Kane. He's pretty good. You also have Odedfehr. I just spelled his name and try to pronounce it. He plays Carlos in the film, and he's good. He assists Alice in her adventure. You also have Jared Harris as Dr. Charles Ashford. He's very good in the role in this movie. Mike Epps, believe it or not, is in this movie as Lloyd Jefferson LJ Wade. He's very good. That's pretty much it for the main cast. As far as the villain Nemesis goes, he's fine. He's a fine villain. I don't think he was bad as the villain. The action scenes in this movie are way better than the action scenes in the previous movie. No slow, choppy action in this one. I think Alexander Witt's direction of the film is great for being his first directorial debut. Yeah. I really don't have that much else to say about Resident Evil Apocalypse. I think this is a worthy sequel. It's way better than Resident Evil, the first one, and I got no complaints with it. So I think Alexander Witt this is a winner. This is a winner in my book. So on a scale of 1 to 4 stars, I'm going to give Resident Evil Apocalypse a 3.5 out of 4 stars. 3.5 out of 4 stars for Resident Evil Apocalypse. And that completes day 2 of 31 Days of Halloween. So next time on Resident Evil Movie Review, I will talk about the third Resident Evil movie, Resident Evil Extinction. Right? Is it Resident Evil Extinction? Is that the... Hold on, gotta check my notes. Is Resident Evil... Yes, Resident Evil Extinction is the third Resident Evil movie, so I will be back to talk about that tomorrow. So until then, I'm Dawson. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 3 of 31 Days of Halloween. See you later.